Let's just start off with the question of how much can it cost?
Because a lot of times, I'll find either one or two things happening. That a small business owner will decide to make everyone contractors, or they'll say, I'm going to make everyone employees and not worry about, sometimes they say, oh, for tax purposes and this reason and that reason. But let's talk about misclassifications. What are you seeing when we think about employees and contractors? What are the missteps? And, how much can it cost a business for when they misclassify their employees?
Well, let's just start off with the question of how much can it cost? And I'm going to say big money, because in the end of the day, I can go through and first of all, if you get audited, just say, call counsel. First thing you do is if you get audited, don't go it alone, because big money is at stake.
Yep.
And so what we can do is figure out who's an employee, who's an independent contractor. And those are some pretty clear tests that I'm going to talk about. But you want to have counsel come in and help you figure out as a baseline what arguments can be made to have as many people as possible be classified the way you already have them done.
Right.
Because you're talking about employer accounts coming in and getting those back taxes. You might have overtime issues, and that's the bigger money piece. So that can be a huge sum. And then there are penalties. People will say, oh, I got audited 15 years ago and, they took off 75% of my penalties. No more. The days of that are long, long gone. You can help. The state will work with us on penalties when you have a good argument and good faith and you're ready to make an appeal. But at the process itself, this is not one to go it alone, because the laws have become so much more stringent.